Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya. If you're not familiar with my channel, I'm a part-time reseller. I sell vintage and a few modern brands over on sites like Poshmark, eBay, Etsy, and Depop. I also have an antique booth. I do pop-up sales, and today's video I want to go over my April sales online on my online platforms. In my previous monthly sales video, the month of March was one of my worst months ever. I put into effect some action plans to boost my sales up and let's see if I improved anything. So if you're interested in this video, if you're a part-time reseller, if you're new to reselling, I invite you to continue watching. Hopefully you watch it all the way through. I hope you like and subscribe and join me. I do videos every Wednesday, and let's get started. Okay, so I have my notes, and month of March was one of my worst sales ever. I'm gonna link that video here if you want to watch it. This month, drum roll, I ended up with a total of 24 sales and I made $533. I had 21 sales on Poshmark, I had 2 sales on eBay, and I had 1 sale on Etsy. So let's get into a breakdown of what I sold. I'm going to do a split screen and I'm going to show you what sold. But the first sale of the month was this Blink-182 t-shirt. It was a K-Rock Weenie Rose t-shirt. And it wasn't that old. It was from 2018. But Blink-182 is a super popular band. I love picking up these shirts. I bought this for $1 on Dollar Day. You know I love selling t-shirts. I had priced it down because I had no likes whatsoever. I priced it down to $13 during closet clear out, and it sold. Up next was this House of Harlow sweater. It was really pretty. It was the metallic lurex, kind of like ombre effect. It sold for $30. Somebody sent me an offer. I had it listed for $50. Again, I had very little interaction. I actually picked this up on the sale rack at Buffalo Exchange and I paid $6 for it. So it sold for $30. Not bad. I don't often sell bundles, but I love selling bundles. So this bundle sold, and it included this French Connection jacket. It was a really pretty sequin jacket. It was new with tags. I think it retailed for like $130. I had this jacket listed for over a year. I had it listed on Poshmark and it had no likes. I sent it into ThredUp. It got no action. ThredUp sent it back to me. I relisted it on Poshmark, and it finally sold in this bundle. It sold for $50. So essentially I gave the shirt for free. It was a David Bowie Labyrinth t-shirt. I picked this t-shirt up for $1 during Dollar Day. So I had no problem, you know, getting rid of, like, I had no problem sacrificing the t-shirt to get rid of this jacket because I just didn't want to see it in my closet anymore. So the bundle sold for $50. Buyer paid full price shipping and I made some profit. This vintage leopard print dress, I loved this dress. I kind of wanted to keep it, and I was already thinking of deleting the listing so I could keep this dress, and then it ended up selling for $15. I've had this dress for like maybe 3 or 4 years, and I just kept price dropping it, and eventually I had priced it down all the way to $15. And it sold for full price. I got an excellent review from this buyer. She loved it and I was happy to let it go. I got this dress for $1 during a Dollar Day sale, so not bad. Up next is this ModCloth skirt. This was from the bin, so I had about $1.50 into it. I listed it for $45, I believe. Somebody sent me an offer for $30 and I accepted. ModCloth always sells really well for me, so I love picking up ModCloth. Up next, this Nike Golf Performance dress. Another bins find that was from my death pile videos. I'm going to link those videos up here as well. I had a death pile of a bins trip from November and it was just sitting in the back of my car for like months, and I finally motivated myself to list them, and these 2 items back to back sold immediately. So just a reminder to get those items listed. If they're not listed, they're not gonna sell. So up next is LL Bean. It was a big and tall size. It was a Mayan print men's button down t-shirt. I had bought this for my dad. but it was an XL big and tall size, so it ran pretty big, so it didn't fit him, so he told me to sell it. I had this listed for like $30 and I kept price dropping it. Finally somebody sent me an offer for $10 and I accepted because I've had this for months. And again, I didn't buy it to resell, I bought it for my dad and it didn't fit him. So up next, I sold another bundle, these 2 t-shirts. Again, items that have been sitting in my reselling room forever because they had a little flaw, but I disclosed them and the buyer sent me an offer and I accepted. So he actually left me a 4-star review, and at first I was pissed because I was like, what the hell? He said that I needed more description, and I was like, I described them exactly. I let you know that they were flawed. And then he complained about shipping, that USPS took forever, but he got them in 3 days. So I was like, okay guy, whatever. Moving on. These Steve Madden shoes, they were $50 and they sold for full price. I listed them for $50, they sold for full price. I paid $15 for these shoes, so not a lot of profit, but some. They were brand new. I got them at a consignment store, and again, an item that I had in my death pile forever, and they sold within days of me listing them. So get your items listed. Up next is Sarah Raphael wicker bag. I got this at the swap meet. I paid $3 for it and it sold for $25. So those items that I've been picking up at the swap meet have been starting to move. Up next is Hot Topic Sailor Moon dress, another one from that bin strip, that haul that was in my car for like 2 months. It had some flaws. It had like didn't have any holes, but it definitely had some pilling and like some dust spots here and there, even though I did wash it. So I listed it for $25 and somebody sent me an offer for $20. I accepted it because I paid probably like $1.50 for it. So off to a new home, and she gave me a 5-star review. This retro acid wash Coors Light t-shirt, another one from that same bin strip. I had it listed for $20, I believe. Somebody sent me an offer for $13 and I accepted. I think from that same haul, I probably have $1 and some cents into it. Up next, these Doc Martin unisex sandals. They were size 11 and I got them at the swap meet. I paid $5 for them. I had them listed for $50. Somebody sent me an offer for $30 and I accepted, just because I was accepting offers because I want to move as much of this stuff out as possible. And I was actually thinking about deleting them and relisting them for higher because I saw Ginger Marvin's video and she said that she gets between like 60 and 80 for these types of sandals, and I had them listed for $50. I was like, oh heck no, let me relist them. And before I got to it, somebody sent me an offer and I kind of panicked and I accepted. But again, I paid $5. I made some profit. It's okay. Up next is Toy Story crop top t-shirt. Again, when I was going through my t-shirt phase, I got it for $1 during the Dollar Day Color of the Week sale, and I had it listed forever. I price dropped it and somebody finally bought it, so I was happy for it to go out. I think I profited $3, but I had $1 into it. So I'm like, whatever, get it out of here. Another t-shirt that I wanted to keep, and I was about to delete the item so I could keep it, and then it ended up selling for full price of $22. I had listed for $25, but I had done a closet clear up price drop. This 2009 The English Beat t-shirt, I thought it was so cool, and it was a 2X. Had a really nice fade. Sold for $22. And this was another Dollar Day t-shirt that I got. This Masters Golf Tournament hat, I got it at the swap meet for $1. I had it listed for $20. Somebody sent me an offer for $15 and I accepted. Up next is William Rast leopard print denim jacket. I paid $5 for this jacket. I had it listed at $30. Somebody sent me an offer for $20. I accepted. I pretty much just doubled my money, which I'm fine with, but I'm trying to move away from picking up more modern brands like this and focusing more on vintage inspired, vintage reproduction. And obviously if I find like a designer item or like a branded item, like a more modern piece, I still want it to fit within my aesthetic. So I'm kind of just accepting offers on all this modern stuff as long as I make profit or as long as I make my money back. So happy to get that out of here. This Brixton leopard print engineered cap, I got it at the swap meet for $1. I had it listed for 20. Somebody sent me an offer for 14 and I accepted. Up next, this Disneyland bucket hat. I titled this specifically Thrash Disneyland bucket hat because it was extremely faded. It had like a hole in the front and I washed it and it still looked kind of beat up, but somebody bought it. I paid $1. This was in my same haul, so I had like $1 into it. It was in not the best condition. I listed it for 20. Somebody sent me an offer for 10 and I immediately accepted. So even damaged items will sell, not for a lot, but I mean $1 into $10, I'll take it any day. And then the last sale of the month on Poshmark was this Honey Punch floral set. This was mine. I purchased it maybe like 7 years ago on Instagram, on an Instagram boutique. This was a personal item clearing out from my closet. It was new, never worn, but it didn't have any tags. I listed forever and it had no action whatsoever. Finally, somebody sent me an offer for 18 and I accepted. So those were my 21 sales on Poshmark for the month, and that was up from 7, and I made $457 on Poshmark. Now let's go to my eBay sales. I only had 2 sales. The first sale was this Goosebumps puzzle. I got this puzzle for $1. It was from 1996, I believe. It was from the 90s. I got it for $1. And I listed it on auction for $9.99 plus shipping, and it sold. It only got 1 bid, and yeah, I shipped it. I thought I would make more with this puzzle, but I don't know. eBay is just so hard for me. eBay was the first platform that I started on, but when I started, eBay was an exclusively auction site, so I would start all my auctions at $9.99 and they would take off. But it's not like that anymore. So I definitely need to change my game plan on eBay because I'm stuck in 2009. And the next sale was this Free People bralette. I have a whole tub full of Intimately Free People bras and panties that I've been trying to move for a year. They sell here and there, not for a lot of money. Most of them average about $10. I think I paid $3 a piece. So if anything, I'm just doubling my money on these pieces, but I'm happy to get them out of here. And then over on Etsy, I only had 1 sale, and it was this 90s dress inspired by the iconic Princess Diana little black dress. It had like an off-the-shoulder sweetheart neckline, and I even included a free sash to my buyer if she wanted to attach it to the hip. And I don't know, I don't even know if she's trying to recreate this look, but that's how I picture it in my head. So I sent her this inspiration picture, and yeah, she accepted it and she gave me a great rating. Those were my sales for the month. Yeah, I pretty much doubled my sales. I went from $254 in the month of March, made $533 in the month of April, and that was listing. I didn't list every day, but I did get 87 new listings up in the month of April, whereas in March I did 0 work, 0 listings, and then I shared my closet 3 times a day. So my 30-day shares for the last month are at around 11,000, which is up from 1,000. So you can clearly see, you know, the difference between a month with 0 effort and 0 activity and a month with like 330% effort, new listings, new activity, and sharing your closet often. So I'm so excited with these sales. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm a very part-time reseller. If you're interested in learning about, you know, higher volume sales, I invite you to watch Sarah Styles. I'm going to link her down below. She talked about how she made $10,000. Well, she does Poshmark and eBay, mostly eBay, but she's a high volume seller. So if you're interested in making more money, I'm going to redirect you over to her. And this month, for the month of May, I'm still trying to list as much as possible. I'm trying to do 5 listings a day. And again, I follow Sarah Styles, and she has this concept called banking, where she wants you to list at least 5 and then save 5 for the future. So then she calls those your bank. So when on the days that you can't list, you have some stored away in your bank and you can list them on those days, so you can keep constant activity on your closet or your eBay page. I'm a very small fry reseller. As long as I make 500 a month, I'm good. I'm more than happy. So I'm definitely happy this month. Obviously, the goal is to sell a little more each month. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Go ahead and leave me any comments or questions you have down below. I'm always replying to comments and questions. I hope you hit like and subscribe, and I hope to see you here next Wednesday. I do new videos every Wednesday. I have a true vintage clothing haul coming up. I still need to do that spring lookbook for you. And I also have a vintage reproduction haul styling video for you. And again, I'm trying to do these monthly sales videos every month. So if you're interested in this type of content, I hope you can join our little group here. And thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye.